Hey, this is Nimbus Intuition. Once again, let's get started thinking about good things, pleasant things. What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? What makes you feel good inside? Think about that. Whatever makes your cheeks hurt, think about that. Whatever makes you laugh so hard you fall over, think about that. Whatever makes you feel light as a feather, like you're floating on a cloud, think about that. Think about that and think about that. Right. All right. So this has been a hectic end of the month. Like we're coming on to the closing of the month, and it's just this energy with this new moon and everything. It's something about this new moon. However, there's certain things we all deal with. One is because we're in this tech age. We got to deal with lack of space on our phones, on our computers, and that's when our space is running out, so we can't do too much anymore. So you had your phone and you got this app that you want to download, but it tells you, oh, unless you delete this app, and this app, there's no space for you to add the app. And so you got to figure out if you want to, how you're going to manage this and how you want to get this app, all of that. And the same thing with the computers. Like when you're running out of space, there's not much you can do. And it made me think about how that is true with us and our lives. Like the space on our tech, on our devices, is like our lives. How are we using our lives? That space in parallel to that space on our tech is what we're doing with the remainder of our lives. Because we don't know when our time is up. We don't know when this body is going to be, done. We know what the average is, but we don't know exactly when that's going to be. So we all working on limited space in our lives. Like, how are you using your life? Now, when you are looking at tech and you looking at your devices, when it gets to that point where you don't have a lot of space left, you feel kind of particular with what you're going to do with your computer. You know that you don't have a lot of space left, and so you got a certain amount of pictures and videos that you can do left until you get around to all the backing up and all of that. So there's certain things that you're more careful with what you do until you can open up some space, right? But unlike the devices, our lives, we can't really open it up because we don't even know how, what the extent of it is. But we're all working on a limited amount of space, a limited amount of years, a limited amount of time. So what are you doing with the space in your life? How are you handling it? Are you treating the space in your life, that time that you have remaining, like you have all the time in the world and you just carefree and not really thinking about it? Are you more, concentrated in the quality of what you do with that time? How you spend that time? The things that you do, the environment, all of that. How do you think about those things? How do you treat that space in your life? And it's just something I was pondering, and I want to know what you think. I think, of course, we need to be going toward our visions. So whatever that vision is concerning the space that you have in your life, what time you have left in your life, we should be putting our energies into that. If it's not something that has to do with those visions, our family, our finances, our fun, our family, like if it's not a part of that, then, are we going to use our time on it? If it's not what's going to bring us closer to those visions that we want to see, those places that we want to be, that life that we ultimately want to live, will we spend our time on it? And are you? I think it's worth taking a look at and seeing just how you're using your remaining space. And that's all I have for you right now. Once again, I hope everyone out there is well, and love and gratitude.